Greetings, travelers. Welcome to the drawing stream, where we can't play. Unfortunately, I can't stream anything, any video games, so we're gonna play pen and paper. Let's go, let's do this. We are going to start with this character. We're gonna start with the line of action. Now, the line of action, like I say on many other videos, is basically the spine of the figure. It's also just the flow of the figure in some degrees. And we're going to work on our 3 immovable masses. And yeah. Let's go with it. I'm going to draw a knight. No portrait, just a helmet. Oops. Oh. Okay, well, this is our line of action. And we're going to try and build the 3 immovable masses on top of it. Now, the 3 immovable masses are the head, the torso, and the pelvis. Now, these 3 immovable masses can shift in and out of one another, but there's only certain ranges of all of these positions. And then also, these 3 immovable masses is a good indicator of whether it is a male or a female. Now, that's not always the case. The varieties do differ many times, but generally, you know, females have bigger pelvises because they birth children. But that's not. But the thing is that the variables differ greatly, right? It's not like everybody's the same, but you know. Okay, so generally, what like a lot of people, you know, do, they start with the head. So we're gonna start with the head. Actually, kind of. You know what, I actually should have maybe pushed it to the side a little bit more. Well, we have our proportional guide right here. Let's do our torso. The pelvis. Now, one thing that Bridgman and Michelangelo, who Bridgman studied, they said something along the lines of building up these first and then building up the legs and then trying to balance the weight on top of it. I kind of like doing like these knights because it's like you can like put a lot of emphasis into it, right? Like look at this thick line right there. It's kind of fun. But see, like when I'm drawing like chicks, sometimes I have to be like super careful, right? It's like, but it's especially, that's why I kind of like drawing like the knights. It's kind of just like, you can just kind of like muscle up. So there is this arc. We're trying to see what the... Put a giant shoulder pad on this dude. Put a sword on this dude. Like an axe sword or something. Dude, that sword looks gnarly. Leaf fanny pack. Put a bike on this dude too. This time we're actually gonna draw a bike. Dude, this character is just ridiculous. I don't know if it's actually gonna work now. I don't know, man. put like a wingsuit on. Dude, Terry Adams is amazing. Look at this pro. Shout out to Terry Adams. I can't even do a single one of these tricks. That's how gnarly, like, what he's doing. I literally cannot do a single one of these tricks that he's doing. Maybe, yeah, I literally can't do a single one of these tricks. It's ridiculous. He's gnarly. All right, let's go for it. We just gotta go. The heat is on. I don't know if I like that one. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't know, man. It's not working out, darn. Man, I always think these nights are gonna be easy, and then like always just like run into some problems. I don't have enough room up here. I was kind of going for. Just keep it simple, maybe. I mean, maybe we could put like a little leaf. Yeah, that's what we'll do. A little leaf night. Now let's try and work on the hardest things first, and then we'll go with the rest. That hand is terrible. We're gonna work on the hardest parts first, and I just totally messed that up. Let's redo it. Okay, let's start with our base shape again. That's where our hand should be. Straight our thumb. Actually put like a buckler on him too. It's kind of cool. This is a cringy character, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. That thing is all messed up, bro. But that's why we work on the hardest parts first. Because I know this part is gonna trip me up later. Okay, that might work. I don't know about that little leaf thing. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's change that. Man, I wish I had some more room. I would have like put like wings on top of this thing, but no worries. actually gonna draw that last shoulder pad on that one side of his arm. Bro, this helmet looks weird. Something about it. Might redo it. I guess maybe we'll just keep it this far in. Alright, we're gonna try and maybe we're trying to figure out this shoulder pad and then just move on. And we'll just start inking it right away. Alrighty, well, I guess let's get this hand down and then we'll just work on the rest, I guess. Just start inking it. Alright, let's just start inking it. I think that should work. Okay, now this is where we're gonna get frustrated. But this is the way I do it way faster. If I just start inking it right away, there ain't no going back. I kind of want to put like eyeballs, you know, because you know the whole thing with angels and they have eyeballs. Maybe that's what I should do. Put eyeballs on the... How would you do that? How would you put eyeballs on the shoulder pad? Would the eyeballs be like this, or would they be like that? Let's see. Dang. We start inking it. Let's just go for it. This is the scariest part, to starting to ink it. You just gotta full on just commit to it. Alright, let's just go for it. No going back now. We just gotta get it done now. Oh my goodness, I shouldn't have. Darn it. I shouldn't have rushed it. Oh, I'm back now. Let's just get it done. Fudge. I messed it up. I think maybe if I can cut, I might be able to fix it. Let's see here. I think I might have made that helmet a little too big at the end. Screw it, let's just go for it. Darn it. For all these drawings, like I always like the gesture of it, and then when I start inking it, I'm just like, oh no, this is not gonna work out. I kind of don't like that ridge right there. Just put crosses everywhere. Let's just see how many crosses we could put in this thing. And we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We already have 7 crosses if there was one over on that other side. I kind of don't like this thing right here. Let's work on the hardest things. Let's work on this hand. The hand, and then maybe the shoulder panel. Or just kind of work on this side and we'll go down. Work on the hardest things first. Darn, it got hot. I need to turn this air conditioner on. This light up here is just basket on me. Sorry, it's gonna get a little loud. Actually, I don't know if I am going to put that buckler. I don't know if it's really going to work. Oh yeah, we're gonna try and... You know what, let's not do that little... Or maybe we should, I don't know. Because I didn't do it to this armor. Yeah, let's not do it on that armor. fudge. I messed that up right there. We're not going to do any embellishment. It's kind of messing it up. Okay, let's turn this off now a little bit so it'll cool in here. Oh, this one's kind of cringy. It's like all these characters are just cringy. It's like I always like the gesture layer, and then every time I start inking it, I'm just like, nope, this ain't working. And then, but since I just start inking, I'm just like, well, I just gotta get done, right? Basically my thought process. Kind of want to do, I put like some eyes or something in there. What about like a giant eyeball right here? That might be cool. I have to cut it down just a little bit though. Shoulder pad. Like the arrow's gonna try and hit the eyeball. That's actually kind of cool now. I just kind of like that. I've actually never really drawn an eyeball on a shoulder pad before. Kind of weird. Should I put some more eyeballs right here? Let's just do one. Should we put some more eyeballs right here? Okay, this bicep. This is part of the deltoid. Right there. Tricep. It's gonna be like scale mail or something, or leaf armor. Yeah, let's put leaf armor. This might be a bad idea. was gonna go right outside, but I don't think so anymore. Oh, I totally messed it up right there. I know I should have done that. Oh my goodness, see, this is why working in this method is just kind of just frustrating. I'm just gonna go with it. It's like a strap. Doesn't look like a strap though. Darn it, I don't like it. That's kind of how all these characters just end up and just grinding these things out. Especially once we get to this ink layer, I'm basically just grinding it out. I've messed up so many times where it's just like, oh well, I'm gonna go with it. Like right here, I don't like that. Oh well. Should I put another one right there? I guess we'll put some leaf armor right here. Kind of balance it out. We're just gonna improv it out. I do like this. It's kind of weird. It's like this strange sense of frustration, but also it's kind of like, I don't know, it's weird doing this ink layer, like, because we're improving a lot of this because we have a lot of this kind of like gesture layer down, and what I used to do is I used to just pencil everything in, like, you know, but now we're kind of just penciling in, but we're just penciling it in with ink basically, and it does get very frustrating because you just can't go back. Yeah. I kind of want to like, I kind of want to put like a fern right there. Should we put a fern right there? Let's keep going down over here. Let's do this leaf thing. Leaf pack. It's always fun to do. Some stitching. Leaf pack. Leaf fanny pack is what it is, actually. Actually, I think there should be a ridge on this eyeball. Okay, should we just do a normal build, or should we put like a buckler thing on it? Yeah, let's just do a normal build, I guess. looks kind of lame. Can't go back now. We're just gonna go. We just have to go past the cringe. This one's definitely really cringy, honestly. There's gonna be a bike. There's gonna be a knight. It's like, what in the world are we doing here? It's like just drawing these two. I guess this sword I do like. This sword is pretty gnarly, but I know right here is gonna get very confusing. We're trying to ink it down like this so I don't. I mean, you can't. I should have it. Where's my piece of paper? Oh, yeah, there we go. I should have this up in here. I don't know. Should we have a tabard right here? I don't know how we're gonna do this. I think we're just gonna put a tabard. That's generally what I end up doing right there. It's just way easier. Tabard. And then I guess we could put some like armor right here. Actually, yeah. Do it on that side too. Try and finish. So we have to. He has this like. What is that thing called? Forearm armor. I think that's what it's called. I don't know what it's called. So we're trying to like. Okay, so it ends right there on his forearm. Oh yeah, look, we're gonna. Maybe we could put like a, instead of having this shield thing, put like some spikes, or oh no, wait, maybe we could have some more eyeballs. We can either make this a spike or we can make it an eyeball. But we're gonna try and cut it just like this one. Yeah, I think we're gonna do an eyeball. It almost looks like it goes down right, kind of. Why does that one look so much bigger? Oh, screw it, we're just gonna go with it. I'm gonna try and catch this ridge. See these ridges? I've tried to keep them the same size, so there's like kind of like a unity in it. Okay, this is just on repeat. Okay, let's try and put some of these buckle things right there. We're gonna put another eyeball. Should we put an eyeball or should we put a spike right here? Maybe we could put an eyeball and a spike. Oh, I guess that maybe we can do some unity like that. Huh. Okay, let's do that. Let's do something like that. Let's do eyeball on the top and spike on the bottom. That might be kind of cool. Back. Hey, what's up, bro? Trying to grind out this cheesy drawing. We've entered the cringe phase. But it is kind of funny because like I'm trying to like do this like whole like night with bikes, and it's just such a cheesy topic, but it's just so like it's kind of fun to draw for me because it's kind of like all the things that I kind of like, you know. It's like we got Christianity, we got knights, we got bikes up in here, man. We got RPG elements. It's like holy Toledo, where are we entering into, man? We've just entered into a whole realm of the cringe, man. But we going for it. Trying to do this right up in here. Shield of faith. There. Man, dude, inking like this is crazy, bro. It's just so weird because like I don't like it, and then like you end up just keep working on it, and you're like, huh, it's actually kind of working out a little bit, even though you've messed up a lot, right? It's just weird. Like every one of these, I just get like all scared. I'm just like, oh my god, what am I don't even know what I'm doing. And then you just keep working on it, keep working on it, and I kind of like this one now. See, it's like this arrow is like about to hit this eyeball, and the shield of faith blocked it. That's kind of cheesy, but that's the storyline, okay? Bro, I need to get like a different light, dude. That thing's like just beaming just heat on me. There should not be hot while drawing, man. Let's just grind this thing out. We're almost done. Grind it. Grinding the rest out, boys. Where are we at? So this is like a concave shape. There's a lot of concaves. Look at this. Concave, concave, concave. See, like, I don't know. It's kind of almost like figuring out a puzzle, right? But there's like these little see these little concaves? We try and like keep these little, there's like a little continuity. So since there's a concave right there, and see how I have this one actually like that? I don't actually think it should be like that. Actually, I think it should be more like that instead, you know, because that one's kind of like that. And these are just like little like improvisational things that, you know, because when I did that line, I was like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna do it that way. But looking at that one, it's messed up. Probably doesn't make any sense, but that's what we're trying to think about. Where are we at? Oh, look at that. We kind of messed this up right here. So we actually have a ridge. See this ridge right here? There should actually be a ridge on this top one right here now. I mean, you don't have to, but it's that whole thing of like the continuity. And that's what's kind of fun about drawing armor for me. And kind of figuring out, it's like figuring out this giant puzzle. But it's like abstract. That's the other cool thing about drawing armor. It's almost kind of, it's like very abstract, right? Let's try and draw this hand. Oop, my pen ran out. That's the other thing. That's why I modded this pen. See how it doesn't have this cap right here? I push pressure down so this thing, because sometimes this thing gets, see, you can actually tell right there. There's a little bit of colored pencil on that thing, and you kind of have to. I have another piece of paper out here, right here, and I'm basically cleaning the pen and then blowing in it so I can make sure I ink on top of this colored pencil. And the thing is if you don't mod it like that, it's like you'll start drawing with this exact same pen and then it'll just stop working and you're like, oh, it's not working, it's not working. But that's why I do it like this. And you can use different pens, but I like, for some reason, I really like how this one lays the ink on top of the colored pencil. Because the other ones kind of like soak in. If you really look at it, like the other pens, it kind of like soaks in the paper, but for some reason this one like almost like beads on top of the colored pencil. That's why I like using these ones. I kind of want to like put some like incense things. Have you seen those? Like, let's restart this. How am I gonna do this? This seems kind of simple, right? I guess we could just kind of... Lately what I've been trying to do is I've been liking to do the hilt and then, you know, the whole continuity thing, trying to put the grips kind of like something like that. So sounds kind of cheesy, but that's some things I kind of try and think about. I'll just go for it. Let's just keep it simple. But I think I might like put some chains. I kind of want to put like a, no, because then there's this thing right here. Could put a spike. We have a spike right here. We have a spike right there. We could put a little, let's actually put a little cross on it. Kind of a little continuity. We'll take something like that and put it, and that's kind of what I like to do, right? Like this little pattern right here, we just add it right over here. Kind of keep it, you know, kind of like similar. And I totally messed that up, but well. I totally messed that up. Should be even. And that's the problem about working this way. It is because you mess up like that. It's exactly a good thing. I've just... Sometimes I need to actually... What I've been noticing now is every time I move the paper, sometimes I just totally mess it up like that because I moved it and I'm like thinking like this, but I totally messed that thing up. It's like an axe. Like an axe sword. This thing looks ridiculous, bro. Oh my goodness, this thing is gnarly. I want to see what it looks like in the thumbnail. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, it looks so cheesy. Oh well. Yeah, this one's terrible, bro. Oh well. We're this far into it, let's just finish it off, huh? See, sometimes when I look out at it, because like I'm kind of close up at it, right? And sometimes when I look at it in the thumbnail, I'm like, oh my goodness, dude, this thing is so cringy. Oh well, that's why I started, and that's why another reason why I started inking them out, just super fast, because now it just forces me to get it done even if I don't like it. Like a floating sword thing. Floating sword thing, and it's hot. I need to turn AC on again. I'm sorry, anybody joining in. My room gets hot because of this light that I'm working under, so I gotta put the AC on. Almost kind of looks like a mech unit, huh? I totally messed that up, darn. Oh, this one's so cringy, bro. Darn. I tried. I guess that's what matters, but... These things definitely do turn out cringy, though. Did not work out at all. Oh well. We're this far in, we're just gonna finish it off. And this is the problem about doing this method that we're doing right here with the ink just straight away, is I just can't go back. I just have to finish it. Even if I don't like it. I do need to think about this bike a little bit, though. So we're going to do a little bit of a pencil error. So cheesy, but oh well, fudge it. I need to think about the middle of this. Okay, so let's read this. See, I totally messed that up. And that is why I didn't ink that out. I'm so glad I didn't ink that out. I would have got so frustrated right there. I need to draw through these forms. I tried to skip through that, but do it. What kind of bars we should have? Flatline bars. Trying to think about this as drawing through the form. I think that actually would, maybe, might work out. Kind of want to draw maybe a raven right here. I think we're gonna just ink it out. I don't know. This is kind of like where it's kind of fun, but it's like scary. It's like I have the opportunity to just straight improv all of this stuff out, or we can go in with this layer, you know, if we're not careful, or if we want to be more careful. But I kind of like this gesture, so I think we might just go with it. Oh. Now see, this part's definitely really confusing me, because I'm also not sure if we're gonna have front brakes. Yeah, let's put front brakes on this dude's bike. And so right now we have just basically entered into the improvisational stage where there really isn't much we're going off of. We're just kind of thinking about this main shape right here. We're just guessing. Oops. That's gonna happen a lot. Oh, these forks are terrible. Look at, they're like bent, dude. What in the world? I freaking bent these forks, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Well, maybe it's like those Odyssey, what are those called? There's some sort of bent looking forks that Odyssey made one time. I think it was Odyssey. Oh, that's terrible. That was brutal. I totally messed that up. And see, this is the problem about doing this ink stuff, man. It's just so gnarly. Alright, let's try and do the stem, I guess. Improvisation. I get a salvation stem. Alright, turn off the AC. Gosh, I'm really bummed on these forks, bro. I messed that up completely. Oh my goodness, what am I thinking? Dude, those look terrible. I messed up right there. What is wrong with this bike? For some reason, I guess I haven't drawn a bike in a while. I'm kind of like rusty. I feel rusty. Lever. Got a little barrel adjuster. Is this the front brake or the back brake? That is the That is actually the front brake. Okay, so that's going to go down into the fork column right here. Ding, 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 ding. Let's do flatland bars, because flatland is hard. Flatland is just ridiculously hard. It's like so crazy. It's so weird. I never knew how hard it actually was until I actually started trying to learn it. And now after trying to learn it, I'm like, holy Toledo, these guys are insane. Wait a minute, I've totally forgotten something here. Oh wait, okay, so the cables go outside, and then the cables go underneath like that and goes up like that. Okay, so let's see here. And I totally messed up that lever, darn. Just improving all this in here. Because also I've totally messed that up right there. How do those gyro cables go? They go like this. And there's this strange little barrel thing. And then oh wait, we need to figure out this bar thing right here. So there's the barrel thing. This should actually be over on the outside of the bar. I messed that up. And then it splits off into two, and then there's a cable that goes down right here. And I kind of messed that up right there. And then this cable goes into the fork column. And then I've totally messed these cables up. I'm going to put a little bit of a ridge right here on this one. And then now this cable, there's a barrel adjuster right there. And then there should be a cable that goes down up in here. Like that. And then generally this is where people have a piece of tape or zip tie. Okay, we need to change this song. And then there's another cable goes over here and goes down into here as well. This is where the headset is. It's kind of fun now. This is actually the fun part. I kind of messed up this character, but it's kind of fun drawing a bike because you can kind of be like, oh, what kind of bike do I want? You get to create your own bicycle. Which one day, hopefully, I can get a titanium frame. That is the ultimatum, the ultimate. Getting one of those gnarly titanium frames. but they're freaking expensive. Like $1,000 or something. We can hide a little cross in here. Honor to the Lord. Let's put a little ridge on this brake pad. Okay, let's put this top tube in here. Now, in some top tubes, especially like the Colts, they do have a gusset right here. I guess we could have one of those in there. Which I think it actually does increase the strength of the wear and tear of that part. So honestly, my Colt frame has lasted so long, bro. They've been lasting, dude, honestly, like out of all my frames, for some odd reason, I have no idea why, but those Colt frames last a long time. They're not, I think it's because of that gusset red they put up in there. Because generally those two areas, like, that's where they crack, so it's kind of funny. Alright, let's put this other tube right there. We basically just totally improv that, except these forks I totally messed. Oh man. Yeah, I should put it in there. Yeah. That's okay. Let's do this down tube. There actually should be a gusset right there. Actually, I don't know if it's called a gusset. What is that thing called where they put that? I think that's just some sort of piece of little sliver of metal. I think it's called a gusset. Some sort of a double welded thing. Let's actually put a little ridge on this front brake cable. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, there needs to be, this cable needs to go up in here as well. And then the cables go down like that. There we go. This dude's got a working gyro, brothers and sisters. Oh, this is hilarious, dude. This is hilarious, brothers. Okay, I guess we don't have to do any of that stuff up in there. Put this wheel. I totally just messed it up right there. Yeah, this one's cheesy. Oh my goodness, this is just, we've entered into the cringe stage, man. I always like go through these waves of just like, I just like it, and then it's just cringy, and then I just can't back out, so I'm just gonna just keep going with it, but I don't know, man. A different song. Doom 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 doom. Let's try and draw this raven to honor Elijah, the raven lore. Actually, I think I am going to pencil that in a little bit. I'm not exactly quite sure what we're doing up in here. Oh my goodness, this thing does not look like a raven, huh? It looks like a parrot. It's a parrot raven thing. It's supposed to be a raven, but it looks like a parrot. It's like the beak. The beaks. Raven beaks are definitely weird, huh? I'm gonna have to make it a little bit smaller than I do. Alright, I'll just ink it out. And we'll call it and then we'll put a Bible verse in it to honor it to the Lord. Place this thing right here.
I was always riding like BMX bikes, jumping curbs and stuff. But I guess when I really started learning stuff is when that movie Ride came out, and then seeing like commercials and stuff of people doing tricks with bikes and stuff. Just got into it that way. My dad met Jeff Cotter and Ron McCoy and those guys riding at local mall once and introduced me to them. And that's when I really started learning stuff. Hanging out with people that were better than I was. We ride in Long Beach. I'm not sure. But I've been living in Long Beach too long, man. It's just wild. Just living in that area for so long. Most of the time I ride by myself. Ed Nespa moved down by the house, so like I see him every now and again riding, you know. And then every now and again I might ride with stuff on Sarah, or that's it pretty much. That's Eric Stefano maybe. But not a whole lot. You know, most of the time it's just by myself. I always kept to myself growing up, so I never really hung out with too many people. There's no particular reason why I ride, except for I like the fact that I like to ride, you know? And that's pretty much it. Just liking to ride and like spending time alone.
Okay. Almost done. I don't know what Bible verse we're going to put up in here. What Bible verse? We might do the Shield of Faith one. Oh, you know what? There needs to be some leaf armor right there. There should be some leaf armor right up in here as well too. This thing's actually kind of gnarly. Let's put a peg. There should be pegs on here. What verse should we put up in here? Shield of Faith. Oh, should I put the verse right up in here, right here? Fudge, I don't know. I think I actually have a little bit more room right down here. comma.
Yeah, mine is. Let's see. Where's my board? Yeah, so mine are like a half inch. I mean, mine. I just kind of threw mine on and sort of eyeball. That's why they're all crooked. I don't put an insane amount of effort into where I put them. But my thought process is, if they're too far in, like I still do kind of like classic ledge tricks and real tricks, and they can kind of get a little chunky for that. So I
For some reason, riding kind of hurts my hand. I don't know why.
and then just too far out that girl skate. These are actually further out than I normally ride them, to be honest. But this kind of falls so long. Oh, let's see, like maybe a quarter inch further in. This is a board meeting with like rail. Yeah. Rail. Well, are you riding Little Johns? What are you riding? Santa Cruz, so they're thinner. Yeah, they're like pretty light. Do you like them thinner? Yeah, I'm thin. What you told me? Yeah. What? And these right here. Wait. This is like a pal session, for God's sake. Everyone's filming everyone. I thought the pig ones were okay, but they're a little too thick for me. I'm glad you have a blower. Mine got stolen. Someone broke my old car, so I filled it out and all this blower. So they took the blower. They smashed my side window and my back window out in the trunk. It's not hard work, but it's honest work. Oh yeah. Look at that. I really know what I'm doing. Just jump on there. I was gonna film my angle. There you go, baby's first board slide. Oh, it's more sturdy. Just be gentle. You gotta get kind of like level on top, and don't be afraid if your truck's dragging a little bit. You guys even feel the weight difference for sure. It's slight, but it's there. I think that's totally a decent sacrifice to make. Like how to balance it. I honestly, when I board slide curves and I'm going fast, the first thing I think is make sure that I stay away from my front truck. Like I think it's safer to overshoot and let your back truck touch a little bit, because if you sag your front truck, it puts your wheels at risk for touching the ground, and it's very unlikely that you're gonna do the other side like
I think we're done.
rock and roll and
Oh wait, I misdid something. That's one of these little apostrophe things.
sweet spot is close to your back truck, but in the middle, like middle back.
Ephesians 6:16.
You want to like set it down or whatever, just really fight for the balance the whole time. It's not over till it's over. So many things can go wrong and you can still stay on it. Deck girls are so forgiving.
I'll put it at the bottom. Or actually,
Hold it. Yeah. Oh! Yeah, I think this is it. That's all it is. Yeah, you just commit to the end. Like when things start feeling like they're getting turbulent, you're still on. Like you're still gonna do it. Trust it. Much more drama than a soap opera, baby. I personally think Boardside Hurricane is easier to learn than Boardside Feeble.
oh my goodness, we're done. Let's just sign it right here, I guess. Actually, we'll sign it. Alright, where should we sign it? We're gonna sign it right here.
Nothing like a good sunset.
So we'll sign right here.
Pixel. You ever wonder if there's something bigger out there?
What is
Something
this?
just totally new?
Come to the training curve. I want to show you something. Me and Spence are watching your Boardside Feeble attempt.
We're done.
Here's the thing. You're going,
Actually, I kind of want to put some form lines in here real quick.
you're going like
Actually, let's put some of these lines up in here.
that. Don't do that. You want to go toes up. That'll bring the back of your board up.
Kind of like have the grip, have a little bit of continuity.
Shuffle that to the back. So, no, that's not like, just don't try to get the people, just go on your toes. Yeah, just nose manual your real.
I'm all confused up in here.
No. Mad slow. Michael Jackson. Yeah, hold it. Yeah, that's the way. So it's slightly digging in with your front foot like you want to do, but don't do it anywhere near as exaggerated as you're doing. Like it is so subtle. Toes. Shuffle. Yeah, there it is. That's how you Boardside Feeble with back rail. If you try to nollie, you're not going to be able to sit as long. It's gentle.
Alright, I think we're done. I'm tired of looking at this thing. This thing is that we've just entered into the cringe level, everybody. I have no idea where we're getting into. I guess I do kind of know what we're getting into, but it's just so weird, like drawing like this knight character and then like just drawing, because like normally this is what I would just normally draw, right? I just normally draw like just the knight character, right? But then I just started I just been adding bikes in there. It's just ridiculous. It's it's so funny. It's just like we have like this RPG knight character, but then we just have some random bike right up in there. But I mean, I guess not that random, but like it's just such a strange like hybrid of you know, things like okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. I'm gonna tape it up and we're gonna call it a day, and then we can do another one tomorrow. I like drawing and I like trying to just finish. I'm kind of like I might have some undiagnosed ADHD. I have actually no idea. But the thing is, for some odd reason I cannot work on something more than 2 days nowadays because I just get totally bored. And when I get bored of something, I'm just like, nope, we ain't doing it. Okay, I'm gonna get the thumbnail here pretty soon. And how I do that is I just tape it up. It's way faster just to tape it I use this tape, see this tape right here? I used to use these little, I used to use these, but for some reason, like the paper doesn't like fully stay in it for some reason. So now we just tape the ends of these. And I just do it just so the paper kind of like stays flat, you know? Like, see, this one actually moved on me right there. It's just way faster. I love finding how to do things like way more faster, right? Just more efficient. Or when you find something and you can do like double things with it. It's just super nice. It's just such a good feeling, you know? Especially when you can cut down some time in like half. Or like, okay, here we go. That is our cheesy character for today. How should we have the thumbnail? Should we have it like this? Or I think we're having like. I like that. I like this. Have the. I don't know. Should I have like the Bible study thing right here? Right here. I guess there's more room over here. We'll have it like this. And that is the drawing we were managed to get done today. It has like some scales right here. Balancing weights. Yeah, I guess we'll get some close-ups. Here's the verse we put in there. Ephesians 6:16, in all circumstances take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one. And that's kind of how this flaming. This is actually a very interesting part. Actually, I think there's anything that's one of my favorite parts. Right, we have the shield of faith, and then we have the flaming dart. I was like gonna get poked, gonna go in the eyeball or something like that. Yeah, that's a raven from Elijah. Yeah, that sword's cool. Anyway, farewell, everybody. Try your best and have fun. We're out of here. Hope you guys have a good one. And I hope you guys have a good day. And let us continue to try and seek first the kingdom of God. Even if it can be a little cringy and awkward sometimes. Adios, everybody. Adios.